It was weird. You would fall, and the princess would just always save you. Or
yes,
like that, right?
That's bullshit.
there was no way to really die, and it was just like figuring out how to get from point A to point
And
B.
we all want to die.
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
A Prince of Persia remake leaked and could be announced next month.
Great.
Just like every Ubisoft game that leaks.
Literally all of them.
All of them leak.
Yeah.
So,
But you know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, Prince of Persia, I love that game. I like the Sands of Time game.
Sands of Time.
And, I mean, do I need a remake of it? No. Do I want them to do something with that premise? Yes.
Do you think it's going to be a remake? Like, yeah, I know the information was leaked, but
the information about it said remake.
Really? Okay.
So it's possibly the Sands of Time trilogy remake. If they make it super smooth and the graphics much better, I'm fine with the storyline.
Because I wouldn't mind a new
I would like a new one also.
For
I would like
Prince
a new
of Persia.
one.
I would like a new Prince of Persia, yes. But that,
Yeah, it's Ubisoft, so I'll climb a tower or two. Whatever, it's fine. But
I mean, it probably wouldn't be Prince of Persia at all if you
But
let them do an
they
upgrade.
did do a remake that was trash, and I fucking
yeah, just give me Far Cry 6. Like,
well,
shut
they
up.
did that for the movie. They did a movie make of it.
Wait,
and
wasn't
that
it like
wasn't
two
that good.
remakes?
That had nothing
though?
to do with the remake.
There was like
though.
2 remakes.
They made another Prince of Persia Sands of
There
Time
was
remake?
remember the one that I played?
Yes, they did. I remember that now.
That one was fire. And then there was one that was like one-on-one fighting.
That wasn't a
That was
remake,
trash.
though.
It was
When
like
you
a-
played
it
with
was-
the
No,
red
it was-
scarf. That wasn't
You couldn't
a
die.
remake.
You
I
couldn't
played
die in
that
the
one.
game.
Oh yeah, that one.
That one wasn't bad.
You couldn't die in the game.
But that
it
wasn't
was
the first game.
it felt like an experimental game. Like they were like, all right, it felt like an indie game.
the
really.
cell shaded one. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I never played that one.
I had it and I
The-
beat it, but you couldn't die in the game. It was like there was no
That's-
real challenge in the game. It was like
That's
It's like
bullshit.
Kirby
like,
Yarn.
it
You
was
would
weird.
fall. You would fall, and the princess would just always save you. Or something
Yes.
like that, right?
That's bullshit.
There was
Oh,
no
yeah,
way to
yeah,
really
yeah.
die, and it was just like figuring out how to get from point A to point
And
B.
we all want to die.
No, but it was like there was no real
So dark.
challenge.
So dark.
Yeah, the face
was
Like
no
you
chance
can
he
play
had
it, but
game.
you can't die in a
We
game.
all want to die.
Yeah.
The thing that I think they lost focus of what made Prince of Persia like the
It lost the magic. Man.
Well, the
It just-
one before that was it the 360 that had it? The,
Yeah,
just kinda, that one was dope.
They had
Like
a lot of
the last fight was awesome.
yeah.
Is Prince of Persia
Two
racist
swords,
at this
I think it
point?
was,
Like, is
right?
that like a...
Nah, he's still a prince. He's
Two
still
swords?
a Prince of Persia. That's all it is.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
That's all it is.
Just the movies.
Movie wasn't that good.
The movies.
The movie wasn't good.
The movies were
whitewash that.
Yeah. Whitewash.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been that. That
Who's
was-
gonna be the Prince of Persia? Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
That's
Let's,
perfect.
and let's not forget Gods of Egypt with no Egyptians in it.
Yeah, all right.
Damn.
What was it? The dude from Game of Thrones was in there.
Yeah.
Jamie
crazy.
Lannister.
If they do remake this though, like I want to see how it runs,
Which
what
one
they're
do you think
focusing on, and if it because they lost me at the second one. The second one when they added all the rock music to it and all that, it was
I
like
like the
This
second
one,
one.
right? The,
Yeah, yeah,
with the weird, like metal armor, right?
yeah. They went a little
Like they
too
were like
far
Guar.
to like the
I never played the third one.
third one looked good.
I played the second one and I liked it until there was a part that I messed up where you can't
You
fix
broke the
it
game.
and you have to actually start over.
Yeah, you broke the game.
Like
Yeah.
you shouldn't have a game where you mess up and you have to start the
Well,
entire game over.
That was where the gate didn't open.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, I
yes,
remember.
yes, yes. I'm like that took me out of the entire series.
I think
so-
that was when I stopped playing that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know
Probably,
exactly what you're
it probably,
talking
it
about.
probably happened to you also. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I
I'm
was like,
like-
well, this game's broken, apparently, and
I'm done.
I'm done playing
Yep.
it.
They don't know if it's gonna. They don't know if it's gonna be a remake of the original trilogy, like the side-scrolling one.
Sands of
Oh, the original. Oh,
The original,
I don't
original.
know.
So I
Oh,
don't
like
know how the
the old
story-
Atari
because
one?
that was tough.
Yeah. The PC one.
Yeah.
I don't know if that storyline
Uh.
is good enough, but I mean, they're not gonna make it 2D.
No.
They're gonna make it 3D. But it might be interesting if they throw in some Sands of Time
Look,
stuff.
I know people like to shit on Ubisoft, but I really like them. I like them, and I know that people shit on EA a lot too, but EA makes some stuff.
They're the
sometimes.
same. They're both evil.
I know, but like,
Ubisoft, I
but
like
they
it,
still
and
make stuff that I love.
They do.
I
They do
love
make good
Assassin's Creed. I love Far Cry. Those are Ubisoft's #1 titles.
But Ubisoft I love and I hate at the same time because they brought us Assassin's Creed, and my favorite Assassin's Creed is Assassin's Creed Unity, but now they're not making Assassin's Creed anymore. They're making 300 variations.
I don't give a fuck. Those games are awesome,
No.
and you suck for not liking them.
Wait, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said it's not Assassin's Creed anymore.
It's
Assassin's
just
Creed
different.
Odyssey was awesome.
Yeah, Odyssey was
It
great.
was a great game. But
Origins was also awesome.
it is not Assassin's Creed anymore.
They need to name it
not.
something else. They need
Well,
to
here's
name
the
it
thing: is that I feel like they're taking a long time, but they're getting to where the assassins started. Like Origins and Odyssey and this new one Valhalla are the bringing up of like because you don't get really the assassins until the Templars, which is way far into the future.
Can we get a caveman?
Which means right after Valhalla, they really could start a crusade one where they really mesh the two together.
I mean, we could just admit they don't know what they're doing anymore.
It's a test market. It's a test market. They're like, all right.
But they're always
Ubisoft just.
But it's not bad. It's not bad. It
But
just
if
doesn't feel like.
If they do this remake, though, do you think they'd make it so it's not Prince of Persia somehow?
I'm iffy
and
with
ruin
it. I'm iffy with the remake.
Like,
I really am
'cause
iffy with
Ubisoft-
it.
Honestly,
All right.
it's all speculation. We don't know.
I'd be happy if it did Sands of Time over again.
I would
They
be.
remade that.
The-
I'd be happy with that.
to
A
be
more
honest,
polished version of it. That's all.
The first game, I think,
Oh,
does,
yeah, it'd have
does
to be.
not even need to be touched, in my opinion. The second, I didn't play the third one, so I can't give my opinion on it. The second one needs to be fixed.
Tell a more cohesive story at least.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if
As
you
one.
if you want to do the whole thing over, you have to make it nice and like between 1 through 3, you have to make it all gel together.
Make
if
like
you're
a
gonna do that.
60-hour
I think-
one game.
Hey, there
Just
you
put it
go.
together.
I mean,
No, but
everything-
they definitely have to.
that
fix
second one's broken as fuck.
I mean, they put it back out. They fixed it. Probably.
What if
Hopefully by
they
now.
what if
I'd
they
beat it.
did like and they say they call it a remake, but it's really like
Reboot.
a reboot. Like they really
I'd
take
be interested.
one of their like storylines, right? Like what they did with God of War.
Yeah.
What if they take
Yeah.
what they did with God?
That's what I would
I mean,
hope.
I know they didn't do God of War. I'm just saying, what if they did it something like that, where it's like a
Different
brand
game.
new story, but it's
still
still Prince of Persia. They'll add in maybe some of the Sands of Time shit or whatever they're going to add in, but they make it like that.
That might be you might be onto something there.
Almost a
That's
hack and slash adventure.
So it's enough
whatever,
enough in it to
like-
make you get that nostalgia feel from the first one, but a new
Right.
concept, so it's like a new game.
Because they're making games like again, like Far Cry 6 looks intense, right? Like New Valhalla, the graphics are fucking awesome.
Holla holla.
What if they take Prince of Persia into that type of mode where it's like a big adventure, grand adventure game?
That's fine.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be dope.
That's fine.
But they
You know.
originally took like the original Prince of Persia and made it into Assassin's Creed. So what they have at Assassin's Creed right now and put it back into like Prince of Persia.
Yeah, like hanging from the rafters and like doing all kinds of fun, tomb adventures and whatever. Like, yeah, I'm into that.
Use that evolution to get
Sure.
something.
Let's
crazy
hope
out
it's
of it.
that
A
and not
reimagined.
something terrible.
I would like to see something
It
like.
could be a quick cash in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There goes
No,
it.
no.
Straight up.
Come on,
up
Ubisoft.
res.
DLC,
Up-res.
loot boxes.
if they did
1080p now.
if they did what they did with Resident Evil 2 remake, if they did something along those lines where they took something that was a beloved game,
That's the pinnacle of a remake.
Yeah.
but if they
Oh,
took
yes.
something of a beloved game and they gave it the treatment and then added some extra stuff to
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
But
that
then they
be
would have to take a
amazing.
specific one. Like it would have to beat Sands of Time.
Yeah,
Well,
it wouldn't
that's
be
the one I
trilogy.
love. I'd
Yeah,
love it
exactly.
to be that.
And it's one of the-
Sands
That's
of
the
Time would
best.
have to be remade like God of War. Like God of War,
Yes.
like that new one, the new God of War.
Yes.
And then the other ones will have to follow suit.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
then they'll be fine.
That makes most sense.
That'd be dope.
That makes most
That'll be
sense.
dope.
We fixed it for you, Ubisoft.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's all
like
you need.
legit. There,
There
you
you
go.
go.
No remasters because you're gonna
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
up everything.
No.
You gotta do it that way.
No, no.
Just saying.
Listen, it's gonna be all three of them on the Switch, 1080p, on the go.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay us. You're welcome.
That's what it's gonna be.